Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are back to watch the Season 2 finale of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. This one is called The Fleece Works Its Magic Too Well. I assume that has something to do with bringing Thalia back, right? Like she's no longer going to be a tree, she's going to be a real girl. But I don't know, yeah, the whole episode looks like it's going to be just like a big battle, and I'm super excited for that. So before we jump into this, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. Then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. And then lastly, if you like video games, consider subscribing to my gaming channel, also linked in the description down below. I play all the latest games releasing over there. But other than that, let's jump into the Season 2 finale of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Alright, let's go. Season finale, baby.
This is open space, it's not safe.
Okay, so we actually get to see what happened to her.
I can slow them down, but you need to protect her. Get them to camp, okay? You gotta get her to safety. We take care of our own.
Heck yeah.
Come on then. You wanted a fight, I'll give you one.
Do we actually get to see her fight them? Or no?
The prophecy tells of a child of the eldest three, who upon reaching 16 years of age, will decide the fate of Olympus.
She's a child of the eldest three.
Percy. When is it?
Don't worry about it, Ma.
Look out!
Blackjack. We stopped really far away from that horse for him to be freaking out about her hitting it.
Where's Clarice?
Look out! Good 200 feet of clearance.
I know him.
We're pals.
Hey, Nelson. Okay. Oh, you guys are growing up so fast. And your world is... You have a lot to carry.
Yeah,
That's where Thalia's gonna help.
I appreciate them
She
making
can
Season
help
2 a bit
Percy
more
carry the
mature.
weight. Take it off your shoulders.
Wait. You mean Thalia's gonna be the one in the prophecy, not Percy?
There's a prophecy.
Oh! No. Don't worry about it.
Clarice never made it to the tree. There's monsters up ahead. They're surrounding camp. She took off on foot with the fleece.
Oh, great. Classic Clarice.
Where are you going?
With you.
No. No way.
I wasn't asking, Percy.
Please. Just up this road. I watched the Minotaur.
Trauma. Yeah. She's built
Okay,
different
once you
though.
get close,
She's
I'm
fine.
in danger again. Okay?
Yeah. But it's not just me that you're really worried about, is it?
So I said the girl.
Do you remember that dream you had? About the drachma? On one side a trident, the other a scythe. I thought that was about me. Like two different sides of
Maybe it is still about you.
good and bad.
You and Thalia are two sides of the same coin.
Now I think it's about me and
Thalia.
Percy. Promise me you'll stay at a safe distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How close can she get? Like, if she just keeps driving, will she crash into the barrier?
Another giant broke through. That's 3 in 3 days. And our barrier's weaker than ever. We need more people to patrol the
That's
border.
not great.
We are barely going to finish in time to get the races going again.
Screw the races.
Soon enough, there won't be any races. There won't be any camp.
There won't be any
Sorry, are you
campers.
trying to scare these kids? None of you have seen a real siege. The kind they had back in my day. The blood.
Classic.
The brutality. We picked up a weapon and we... The gods.
Oh, he can touch that food.
The gods have lifted my curse.
Oh,
Because
no.
I was right! Oh, come on.
Or because you just got murked, brother. Please tell me he died. That's amazing. I hated that guy. Loose! Guys, we are not very good shots. Is this Luke and his people? Oh, of course it is.
I want everyone to join us at Half-Blood Hill. We're going in. Are you sure we can cross? The barrier won't stop demigods. And it hasn't stopped our team inside camp from letting your friends in.
Team inside camp?
What the heck? Who's inside camp?
Bring it down, bring the barrier down with it.
This battle is only the beginning. We will burn camp to the ground and anyone left inside. But when the battle
We're
is
gonna
over,
burn anyone left inside the
tree
ground too?
must still stand.
That's crazy.
The war will be decided by a child of the Big Three. Thalia will destroy Olympus. She is the most powerful demigod alive. We need to free her from the tree.
Well, alright then. Clarice, why are you taking your sweet ass time?
Another one got to the barrier! Hold your fire! You guys are my escort. Now we got a lot of ground to cover.
Like, there's a monster's breaking through the border. The barrier's about to fall. And...
Not if we get this to Thalia's tree.
Which one of you is evil?
How does Luke know the Fleece can bring Thalia back?
I told him.
What? Why?
Because
Because
reasons.
Thalia is the only thing Luke cares about more than Kronos.
Just trying to sway his heart.
This is about your dream about Thalia showing up at camp.
Demigod dreams are dangerous. You're the one who told me
Who
that.
says the prophecy has
Kronos can
to
manipulate dreams.
exclusively be about one person?
Don't move.
It's the exiles.
Wait. Hear us out.
Take him to custody.
Ellis, Clarice needs our help.
You tried to steal her quest.
So,
Should have never come back here.
We
we
don't have
sent
time
her
for
back
this.
here.
There's an army at our front door.
If they resist, cut them down.
All right,
Brother, we'll kill you.
fine. Take us to Tantalus.
Tana Boy's dead.
Tantalus is gone.
What?
Caught a fireball in the face.
Who's in charge of camp defense then?
I'm my own great.
Just playing music for all these kids.
The boundary, sir.
All right, take him to Tantalus. Oh, right.
Yeah, you forgot about that, didn't you?
Luke's not just after us, he's after you. He's trying to bring the Titans back.
Okay, that's enough. Is there a Titan actively attacking the camp right now?
No.
Probably.
Then I can't help you. You kids are gonna have to start working out your differences on your own.
Differences.
Buddy, this ain't
Kronos is
just
back.
small things.
Okay. There is
Multiple,
no
it's
proof
back.
that that's true.
He spoke to me.
I fought him.
Look, this is it. This is the real thing. What Chiron's been training us for. We all grew up hearing these stories about heroes. You think that story, that quest, that prophecy, it's gotta be about someone else.
It's about you. Right here. Right
But
now.
it's not. It's just us. There is no bigger hero or divine intervention to come to our rescue. We have to take care of our own.
You're here.
Because that's what real heroes do.
You're right here. And you're ready to
We stand up
fight.
for each other.
We stand up for all!
Heck yeah, let's go. Top shelf, baby. Those fireballs sound like TIE fighters.
You know, some of us are worried that there's enemies in camp. Traitors.
Okay.
Traitors?
Let's just say I like the way Katie took a shot at you.
What?
We can discuss this a little bit later.
Katie, let me see your bow.
Why?
I don't know about that.
Now!
I think he might be a bad guy.
Luke always had my back. I'll tell him you died well.
Buddy, she is better than all of you. There's a reason she was in charge. Okay. Just put it on your leg.
Down and get the fleece!
Girl, just put the fleece on your leg. This is very rude.
Know what your mistake was? Thinking we were friends.
Buddy, she wanted to make out with you. And you're
You forgot
betraying
you
her
were
like this?
Waffles.
She's got friends.
Oh, yeah?
What a such a cheesy entrance.
Fleece, get on!
I'm fine with it. It was cheesy, but I'm fine with it. Arnar, the tree's dying. Well,
Carefully.
let's see if they can make it in.
Skull Crusher. I, Luke Castellon, give you permission to enter camp.
We got to do that individually for all of them. Key in everyone coming behind him. Hell yeah. Even if it's just these two, I think we win. King of Theoden rides alone. Not alone. Right as a ruin! Spears shall be broken! Shields shall be shattered! I mean, realistically, Tyson alone can smoke so many people.
Percy! No fleece to heal you this time!
Guys. Yeah, I was like, there's still other people trying to kill us. Convenient that everyone that's on the good side is wearing their camp shirt. He's got a much bigger sword than us. Oh, stab him. Oof, 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 oof. That's a broken nose. Jesus Christ. Percy, you just got worked.
You were never the one. It was always Thalia.
Tyson? Tyson? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, buddy. Tyson can smoke people. That one arrow took all three of them out. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll fix it later. We'll fix it later. Keep running.
We need reinforcements! Bring the tree down! Now!
I'm okay. Save the tree.
Hurry up. Guys, we don't have time for this. You gonna wrap it and just spear the tree? Whip that shit. Come, guys, come on. You're taking so damn long. Okay, well, took our sweet ass time doing that, but we got it done. Makes it a nice, healthy oak. Look at that. It's a rich mahogany.
Hear my words.
And she just jars him. Two sides of the same coin. Oh, that's the end of the battle? Are you unconscious? I think he's unconscious.
This is not death.
Papa. Really wish you would show up more than once a season. My Black Sails King, I miss you.
Or life. This is
A dream. I'm dreaming.
You've grown.
I tried calling you before.
He was busy.
Luke wasn't lying, was he? The war has started.
The Titans walk loose from their prison. War is inevitable. I need my son by my side.
Both of them.
Thank you for watching over him.
Percy, you're okay?
The forge of my brother Hephaestus is hidden in the deep of my domain. We have need of your skills to craft weapons for the war to come.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah,
you need
brother.
time to think it over.
I'll go.
But also, I love you
It's the least
because
I
you're my
can do,
son.
Really? To repay you for Percy?
Like he's a gift for you?
A long time ago, on the streets, before I met you and Sally,
Prayed to Poseidon.
it was really, really hard.
Oh.
I prayed to the gods for help. I prayed for a friend. And now I sent a brother.
That's so precious.
I'm gonna go get ready. Or wake up. Or
Both.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
If you need extra help,
Your destiny lies elsewhere.
The great prophecy, right?
Yeah.
I plan to tell you myself nearer your 16th year, but I suppose there is no ideal age to carry the burden of deciding the fate of the universe.
Yeah.
Is that why you had me?
15 3/4.
There are forces more powerful than the will of the gods, my son. Fate is one of them.
The other is
Love
Sally.
another. Never underestimate yourself, Perseus.
Perseus.
Never. That's the first word she said. Thalia. Do you know what she meant?
Brace yourself.
He's awake.
She's still out.
Hey.
How long have we been out for?
6 days.
3 days.
It's 3 days. Close enough.
Chiron approved us to use most of the nectar in storage for healing people up.
Chiron?
Reinstate it. Wanted to see you as soon as you woke up.
Heck yeah, brother. I'm glad Chiron's in charge again.
So, we won. Survived. The cronies were driven back.
The
We
cronies.
vanished.
Chiron put me in charge of training our strike force for the fight to come. Could use you too.
Yeah,
Both
we got
of
other things going on.
Congratulations, Clarice.
She's like, why are you continuing to be nice to me?
Just give me a shut up, Jackson.
Shut up, Jackson.
Glad Zeus finally came to his senses.
I regret not having told you of my connection to Cronus last summer.
Yeah, it's fine.
I regret many things. You deserve to know the truth of what really happened that night that you arrived.
What really happened?
Chiron turned her into a tree. He sacrificed her.
I prepared to defend the young girl. The Furies kept a distance, did not attack. Instead, they spoke. Until they said too much.
Damn.
I agree.
Zeus killed him.
Zeus.
Father.
The Furies had delivered a message from Hades.
Interesting.
Who knew exactly how to drive a wedge between father and daughter.
Well, it's too late. I heard what they said.
All lies.
That you want me to fight some war for you.
Maybe.
To fulfill some fake prophecy.
The great prophecy is very real, and you must be on the right side of it.
I thought it was all lies.
I've tolerated this rebellious phase long enough. You're nearly 16, a dangerous age, and for a daughter of Zeus,
Yeah.
that danger grows by the day. But here, you would be protected. More, you would be idolized by the other demigods who would fight each other to bask in your glory.
I don't know about all that.
The only demigods I care about are the two I just brought here. I see now that that was a mistake. So I am going to go and get them, and we are going to leave.
Thalia Grace, you will not walk away from me.
Hear my words. I don't want to be your daughter. I will never be your weapon. Do you hear me?
Damn. She didn't sacrifice herself. He was just sick of her shit. Savage. He turned her into a tree to just to get her to stop talking.
You lied.
You
saw
lied.
what happened. And you lied.
Yeah. Obviously
6
he
years
lied. He
ago,
wanted to protect her memory rather than
Zeus
saying Zeus turned her
wanted
into
me
a
to
tree to
lie.
get her to shut up.
When you first told me about the quest this year, I realized what Cronus intended. To use the power of the Fleece to raise his champion.
His champion.
I feared that champion was you, Percy. But I was wrong.
Could be Thalia.
You don't mean...
Hey. What's up? You feeling okay?
Where's... Annabeth?
No time has passed for her. She's like, how are you so big? You've been in that tree for a minute, girl. Things have happened.
Where's Luke?
About that, Luke is evil now.
Where is he?
You guys get nightmares, right? Not like mine.
Guys, we can just answer her question.
Just woke up.
Why are we having a confrontation? We can just answer her question. Oh, son of a bitch. We had a school dance? Is this season 3 sneak peek? Found her, found you. Season 3. This year? Damn. That's quick. I think that was a pretty good finale. Could have been bigger. I think they need more budget next season. Okay, there is another thing.
If you wish to take the accelerated course, there are limited spots, but the results are undeniable.
Of course. She would use that for them. Or use them for that, I mean. I would have put that at the end of episode 5 instead of the end of the season, but maybe that's just me. Okay, I think that was a pretty good finale. I think it could have been bigger. If I had my preference, it would have been bigger. I think we would have focused more on the battle. Right, not that it wasn't like big, but like I feel like season finale should be a little bit larger scale, a little bit more dramatic. Hopefully next season they increase the budget. That would be pretty prime. I think that's probably my biggest complaint of this show is just the length of the episodes and the budget. I think definitely need to be stepped up. Especially if they intend to continue to slightly mature the show as it goes along, right? Like, just as the series matured as it went along, the show is also maturing as it goes along. And it even started from a little bit more of a mature spot. But I think as you do that, you need to incorporate some bigger moments, more dramatic, darker moments, if that makes sense. And that necessitates a little bit better of a budget. Not that anything in this show like looked bad. I think they used their budget really well, both in terms of like practical effects as well as like digital effects. I think everything they used their money on like worked. It worked really, really good. But I do think they need to either increase the amount of episodes next season, or the length of them, or the budget, or all three things, right? Like, I think this show could really, really benefit with being treated a bit more like a marquee show and not just like a quaint adaptation. As for the episode itself, we successfully defended camp, which was pretty solid. I think the whole process of like getting the fleece to the tree took a little longer than I would have liked. You know, we get to camp and then we're like talking to a bunch of people. We have to convince Mr. D. We have our big dramatic speech. Clarice has to make it to the tree. Like, I feel like the fact that like we made it back to camp and had time for like a big dramatic speech before Clarice ever made it to the tree is like, what are we doing? Like, Clarice, what have you been hanging out for just hours, just chilling? Like, what's going on here? Like, you had a head start and you were flying on a Pegasus. We had to drive a Prius here. Like, how are you so far behind? But you know, it is what it is. I'm glad that Tantalus died. I didn't like that guy. He was super annoying. I think it's kind of funny that the gods allowed him to touch a piece of chicken right before he exploded. That was pretty funny. Especially like his priorities were just all out of whack. He's just so concerned about the chariot races. He's like, oh, we got to rebuild the chariots and do all these things. And they're like, hey, our friends are dying. Like, clearly you have your priorities in the wrong spot. Granted, Chris Rodriguez, that boy that Clarice liked, like, he was the one that was letting people in. That rat fuck. Like, how dare he? He's letting the Cyclopses in, and he's being a little sassy little bitch, being like, cut her down. Like, I hated that kid now. Like, how dare you? Clarice, by all measures of how you measure things, absolute baddie. Like, like, girl's a smoke show, and she has expressed romantic interest in you up to this point, and you're gonna betray her like that and try and kill her because Kronos, the weird like scythe wielding skeleton man, is offering you power? No, dude, go get that girl. Look, what are you doing? Like, this kid's talking about how Luke will always have his back. Girl, Clarice will make out with you. Like, she wants to smooch you. And you are talking about Luke will always have my back. Get real. Like, respectfully, you're stupid. But yeah, she makes it there eventually with the help of Grover and Annabeth. That whole scene where they like rescue her with the chariot, a little cheesy in my opinion. Like, a classic kids show, I guess, technically, where, you know, it's like a big dramatic entrance, and I don't know, maybe it's just like the way that you have to work with horses, like everything's got to be super safe, and actors and actresses have to be a safe distance away from things, and you can't like actually make this like a super close shave of a scene, especially when you're working with, some of them are kids. Like, it, you know, there are complications, and maybe it was also just the blocking of the scene in general, but it didn't really work for me. You know, I'm for the most part willing to let it slide because, you know, it's cheesy, it's a kids show. It's like, I have to remember that technically this is a kids show. But yeah, like that scene was just a little, it didn't really work for me. And then later Annabeth gets shot with an arrow and she's like, ugh, takes both of them off the chariot as well. It's like, come on, like, what are we doing? The battle itself was pretty cool. Like, I liked all of that. It was pretty hectic. Like the sword strikes hit well. It was choreographed well. I liked that. I liked that Percy didn't even like do anything. Low key, like, Percy is kind of a wimp. I know he's supposed to be like the main character, but he got his shit rocked. He got absolutely bodied by Luke. I mean, he held his own initially, disarming him, but then Luke was like, I'm just gonna punch you in the face 20 times. Oh, Chief, like, low key, with the amount of times that he punched him straight in the nose, like not even like, he wasn't like hitting him in the jaw. He was just like straight, forceful jabs to his nose. Like, that's killing someone. that is legitimately gonna actually result in someone's death. Like, you're breaking his nose and then you're driving that straight into his brain. Like, that kid's dead. I don't know how Percy remotely lived through that. Like, no wonder he was unconscious for 3 days. Like, Luke shattered this kid's face. He was fine somehow because Tyson's the freaking goat and saved him. Tyson, low key, you almost could have won that fight with just Tyson and Percy, because like Tyson is strong enough to take on like Polyphemus one-on-one, like in a wrestling match. You get this guy a mace or something, and he is smoking every single child out there. Like, he's just gonna annihilate them. It's not even close. Like, he hit Luke, and Luke went flying like 40 feet. Like, you just put Tyson out there, dual wielding like maces, and we're good. Or give Tyson a shield and just have him shield bash everyone. They're cooked. Like, this kid's a one-man army. Why do we have him, forging weapons in the Great War? Give him the weapons. But yeah, he saves Percy, and then Percy is like, okay, well, or they're starting to cut down the tree, and Percy's like, we got to get the fleece to the tree, and they take 10 minutes. Like, the amount of time that they decide to take to get the fleece onto the tree, it's like, guys, rapido. We don't have time to make this look dramatic. Like, more important things are happening at the moment, guys. Like, let's go. And again, maybe that's an issue of like, this is kind of a kid's show and and whatever. And it could have been just a directing thing or an editing thing, but like that, they took so long. Like, once the fleece is at camp in general, like, we need to get this on that tree immediately. Like, why are we taking so long? like even once they realize, okay, we got to throw the spear into the tree to get this going, they could have cut down that tree. They could have killed the tree. I don't know. Like, Percy's like, all right, set the fleece on the ground, dramatically stab the fleece. Now, slowly hand Clarice the spear. Now, Clarice, you dramatically walk a little farther away and get ready to throw. And it's like, guys, just do it. Like, what are we waiting for? Come on. So there were not a lot, but there were some things in this episode that kind of reminded me the same way that like animes will throw in like extra shots of things that weren't necessarily in the manga. Like, it'll show, or it'll kind of like stay on a shot for a good like 20 seconds, or it'll just like lengthen out interactions and dialogue and all these things to make this section of the manga like fit into a 22-minute episode of television. There were some tiny moments here and there in this episode where it's like, okay, guys, like, clearly you filmed enough stuff and wrote this out and story blocked this out in a way that it would naturally fall into like a maybe 35 to 36 minute episode. And then they edited it in a way where it kind of falls into like a 38 to 40 minute episode, if that makes sense. Like just the editing and certain pacing things just made it feel like it was artificially lengthened and not for important reasons. I don't know. I feel like I'm just ragging on it. I liked the episode. It was good. I don't know if it was season finale material, in my opinion, but it is what it is. But then we get Thalia coming out of the tree and lightning everyone. Well, she didn't even lightning everyone. She just lightninged Percy. Because I guess maybe he was the one that was standing directly in front of her. Fat rip to him. Everyone else was fine. It looked like she was going to lightning everybody, but he's the only one that caught the brunt of it, I guess. I liked the scene with Percy and Poseidon and Tyson, where Tyson comes clean to Percy and he's like, I prayed for you. Like, I asked Poseidon for help and for a friend, and he gave me a brother, and he's like crying, and it was just like super nice scene. And he gets recruited into the larger war. Who knows how much of Tyson we will see going forward, if that's the case. Like, if they, I don't know, I really like Tyson, so I feel like if they don't have him in a lot of season 3, I'm gonna be a little annoyed and a little upset because I like him. And I think maybe they weren't expecting people to be as enamored with his character as he is, because I guess in the movies people didn't really like the Tyson character in the movies, but people really like him in the show. So maybe they weren't expecting him to be such a fan favorite. But I hope he is in a lot of season 3. I don't want him to just be like shunted off to the sidelines or just not in there at all. That would be a bummer. And then Poseidon letting Percy know, like, hey, I did love your mom. Like, you weren't just an individual to be used as a prophecy. Kind of a very pretty stark contrast, honestly, to Thalia's interaction with Zeus, right? Like such a again, two sides of a coin, where while Poseidon is like comforting Percy and being like, hey, I did love your mother. You're not just someone to be used in this prophecy. Like, I was going to tell you, I just didn't really know the right time. To Zeus talking to Thalia, where he's like, you have to choose a side in this war. Like, you're going to be part of this. Like all this stuff, like actively lying to her, being like, oh, it's all lie, or telling her it's all lies, but then being like, oh no, the prophecy's true, and you have to choose a side, like you have to be on my side. And then also like trying to like inflate her ego, being like, all these demigods will praise you, and it's just like such a different approach in that conversation between Poseidon and Zeus. I mean, I think it just kind of shows that even though Zeus is pretty cool and strong, like, he is not a good father. I liked the actor though, the guy that they cast to replace the previous Zeus actor, who sadly passed away. But that whole interaction where they find out the truth of like what went down, and we find out she didn't actually sacrifice herself. Zeus literally turned her into a tree to get her to stop talking. Like, low key, he's like, I don't want to listen to this. But that's so funny, honestly. Like, it makes him even worse of a father, respectfully. Like, straight up, like, he's a bad dad, because he's like, oh, like, you don't want to be a weapon in this war, you don't want to be a tool to be used by me, tree. Like, stop talking, tree. And it's just it's so funny. He kind of maybe makes like a calculation there where he's like, you know what, if she doesn't want to join my side, like, I can't risk her joining the other side, especially if she's so antagonistic towards me. I mean, classic teenage girl, right? Just like super rebellious against their parents, like doesn't want to listen to them, you know, especially a dad. Like, teenage girls never want to listen to their dad. And him just being like, you know what, this is probably going to continue, and if she's going to keep rebelling, she's going to end up joining the wrong side. Like, she's going to join Kronos, and then we really have a problem, considering how powerful she is. So, tree. You just nip this in the bud. Maybe she can protect the next child of the big three. You know, maybe that's why he was generally fine with Poseidon having Percy, because he's like, you know what, Percy can be used for this instead. Thalia will protect him at camp. Like, it's fine. Her tree will protect him. So yeah, that was just very interesting. But then she shows up at the end, and she's like, where's Luke? And they just like have this like standoff. It's like, guys, why don't we just answer her question? Like, all right, Thalia, like, we gotta have a conversation here about what went down. You've been unconscious for years. In that time frame, Luke has gone a little crazy, and this is what we're doing about it. Instead, they just like dramatically stare at each other, and I guess like you want to end the season on a dramatic cliffhanger note, but like, come on, guys, like this is gonna cause an issue. Like, we need to talk about this. And that's where they leave us with season 2. They did show a preview of season 3 where Annabeth and Percy are at like a school dance, it looks like. That's pretty fun. You know, classic like winter ball dance for high school, middle school students. Like they're just so awkward and they look so goofy and awkward in their ball clothes, and it's just like, all right, like it's just funny. And that's the preview we get for season 3. It's just them dancing, and that's interesting. But then they hit us, the most important thing I feel like they hit us with is season 3 comes out this year. They must have filmed season 2 and 3 like back to back, or like just, yeah, like relatively soon within the same time frame, right? Because like that seems really soon to come out with season 3 for this type of show. Like it's understandable for shows like The Pit, or The Bear, where you're not having this like huge reliance on crazy practical effects and big sets and like a lot of CGI. Like those shows, a lot easier to have like one season a year, right? This show, like I feel like it's a lot larger of a project, you know, in terms of like the things that go into it. So I mean, maybe like a year and a half every 2 years, I would expect a season like this that like seems reasonable. I don't like when shows take like 3 years in between seasons, but like a year and a half to 2 years seems reasonable for like CGI and production heavy shows. So it's kind of crazy that they're, you know, within less than a year of this season ending, they're premiering season 3. Like that's kind of crazy, and I applaud them for that. Going forward from this point, I believe we are also past where any of the movies have covered, so we're kind of in uncharted territory there, which is exciting. You know, I think it gives a little freedom for the show to kind of do their own thing, do whatever they want without having to feel compared to the movies. But given the fact that no one really liked the second movie, I think we were fine anyway. But yeah, season 3, like this will be the first time that material has been covered in live action, which is pretty exciting. It's exciting, but it's also like a little daunting because with the movies, they at least knew they knew like which how do I say this? They knew in a way how to approach it because they knew what aspects of it people liked and thought worked and which aspects people didn't like. And so it kind of gave them a pretty straightforward framework of like, hey, this is how we can do this well. Whereas now season 3, they're kind of in the dark, right? Like they don't have that guiding light to like bring them forward of like, this is what people didn't like. You know, it's a lot easier to make a good show or movie when you know ahead of time what aspects of something people won't like. So like at minimum you can make an okay to solid production, where now like the floor is a lot lower going forward, but the ceiling I think is also a lot higher. So we'll see what happens, I guess. I think that's all I have to say about this episode though. I pretty much enjoyed it for the most part. Like I think it was really, really solid. Like I know I kind of sounded like I was ragging on it throughout the post-episode discussion, but I generally did really like the episode. I thought it was great. I'm really looking forward to seeing more, especially if we continue the trend of maturing the show. Like I liked season 1 and it was pretty solid, but I liked season 2 way more, especially like it was an uptick in quality, an uptick in acting and storytelling. It was darker in tone, a bit more mature. So if all of those trends continue into season 3, I think we're in store for a really, really solid season of television. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Very curious to see how you feel. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. And then lastly, if you like video games, consider subscribing to my gaming channel, also linked in the description down below. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.